Hi, it's Jennifer from Tarle Speech with your heteronym pronunciation lesson. We have one common word today and one word that's not as common, but you do hear this word, especially with garbage in the United States. So we have refuse, which is the verb meaning to deny, and we have refuse, which is a noun meaning garbage. So common rule, again, we've talked about this many weeks in a row for words that are spelled the same. One is a noun, one is a verb. We typically stress most all of the time syllable number one in the noun and syllable number two in the verb. So that's very common in two-syllable noun and verb heteronym pairs. To say the word refuse, we are going to start with that R, Tip of the tongue is down or flipped back. Back of the tongue just needs to be high up. Think about square tense lips and not touching your tongue to your teeth, okay? Then we are going to move, we're going to move to that short sound. To do that, your mouth is slightly open. You're going to see the tip of the tongue just between the top and the bottom teeth. It's not touching anywhere. It's just flat in the middle of your mouth. This is different than the long E in re, and to do that, smile. Your tongue is going to be nice, high, intense, and flat for that re. Next, we're going to move to that F sound. It's the same in both words. Gently touch the teeth, kind of bite either the bottom lip inside or outside with the teeth. Air moves out of the mouth. Then we're going to move to that ooh by puckering. Tongue is just flat in the middle of the mouth. For refuse, we're going to end in an S sound. The tip of your tongue is either pointed down or just behind the top teeth. Air continuously moves out of your mouth. Your voice box is off and it is not moving. Fuse, fuse, fuse. Now for fuse, you're going to move your mouth in the same way. A Z is made in the exact same spot where you make an S. Tip of the tongue is down or just behind the top teeth. The difference is the voice box is on and moving. Z, fuse, fuse, fuse. When you have a voiceless and a voiced sound, after a vowel, the vowels might sound slightly different because the vowel before the S, which is unvoiced, will sound a tiny bit shorter. And the vowel before the Z, which is voiced, will sound a tiny bit longer. Okay? So let's put these all together. We have refuse, 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 refuse. Let's think about the stress. Number one for refuse, refuse, refuse. And two for refuse, refuse, refuse. Refuse, refuse. And now for a sentence. If you do not separate your garbage correctly, the refuse collector may refuse all of your garbage and recycling. Give it a try. I know people are going to notice the difference. If you found this helpful, please share us with your friends, give us a like, leave us a sentence or a comment, and if you are looking for products or help, visit us at Tarle Speech. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.